Back on the stand this morning, former Port Authority official David Wildstein testified that Governor Christie was happy that he stepped up and took responsibility for the lane closures at the George Washington Bridge. But Christie still vehemently denies having any involvement in the scandal at the GWB. Under oath, David Wildstein said Governor Chris Christie actually laughed as Wildstein and another Port Authority executive, Bill Baroni, bragged to the governor about the lane closures and traffic backup in Fort Lee. The governor, meanwhile, continues to insist that he had zero information about the lane closures as they were happening in 2013.
I knew nothing about the lane realignments before they happened. I knew nothing about the lane realignments as they were happening. I had nothing to do with the planning of it. I had nothing to do with authorizing it.
The governor, appearing on the radio show Ask the Governor, denying Wildstein's testimony that on the 12th anniversary of 9/11, he and Baroni told Christie that the mayor of Fort Lee's pleas for help with the lane closures were being ignored, alleged political payback for not endorsing Christie for re-election. Wildstein quoted the governor as saying, "I imagine he wouldn't be getting phone calls returned," sarcastically adding, "I'm sure Mr. Edge," what the governor called Wildstein, would never do, quote, anything political. Christie's response:
I'm not going to get into commenting on every word that comes out of the mouths of every witness.
Wildstein went on to testify that the day after he checked in with Christie's former top aide, Bridget Kelly, on whether or not to keep the lanes closed, the answer for a week was yes. When Wildstein claiming that Kelly said, "The governor is going to love this," Kelly's attorney says, brushing off the remarks,
"Let's see what happens."
Cross-examination of Wildstein is underway right now. Our Meg Baker is in court, and we'll have much more coming up today on CBS 2 News at 5.
Police have a new photo.